Yo, you know we gotta give facts over feeling. Angry Cowboys fan and sports junkie straight chillin'. If you want that raw and uncut with them Cowboys facts, put your comment in the chat, cause you know we'll talk back. Leave the hating at the door and just chill with the vibe. And if you with it, hit the like button and subscribe. If facts over feeling, this is how it's designed. So buckle up, everybody, and enjoy the ride.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Loser Tuesday. It's you guys, the Angry Cowboys fan and sports junkie, and you are listening to the Facts Over Feelings podcast, where we are going to be talking about last night's debacle at AT&T Stadium, Dallas Cowboys, Cincinnati Bengals, and how we just coughed up the game, man.
Coughed it up. It was there to be had and coughed it up. Straight choke job, man. If you want to call something choking, that's what I call choking, man. They choked up the game. It was there to be had. All we got to do is fall on that punt, and I believe we win that game.
Man, it wasn't even fall on it. It was just don't touch it. Like, whenever they punt the ball and you block it and it goes past the line of scrimmage, that ball is live. It's just like if it was punted 30, 40 yards down the field. Don't touch it. Let them down the ball. Hey. Yeah,
I agree with you, man. I agree with you 100%. When we came into that game, I kind of thought we were going to lose the game, if I'm being honest. But we played a good game the whole game. We stuck in there. We held in there. Mike McCarthy ran the ball well. Rico Dowdle was getting busy. I think he had like 130-something yards. So I'm like, okay, when the fourth carry came, I'm feeling good. This can go either way. Dallas going to pull this out. They're going to pull this game out. You know what I mean? But then a block punt. The moment I seen the punt block, I was like, oh, yeah, it's in the bag. We got this game. But now I can't even pronounce his name, so I'm gonna call him number 27. He had one of those hero moments. He had one of those "Mama, you see me on TV" moments. You know what I mean? And Shannon Sharp always says something that he says it all the time. He said, "Never accept something in a win that you wouldn't accept in a loss." And last week versus Washington, we did that exact same play. Instead of falling on the ball, they picked it up and ran for a touchdown when we could have fell on the ball and ended the game. Fast forward to this week, same scenario, but this time it didn't go in our favor. Didn't go in our favor, man.
Yeah, I mean, it boils down to really just knowing the fundamentals of football, knowing that if you got seconds on the clock, don't run it into the end zone, just down the ball. You know, that's a high football IQ. But as far as this punt, no, that's entry level stuff. You know, that's what you learn in Pop Warner or, you know, in high school ball. Like, you don't come to the NFL and make these errors. And a lot of people are going to put it on Mike McCarthy. And that's not the case. Like, there's so many times you could tell a person, hey, we're going through this. This is what you don't do, before they're just going to take it upon themselves to do it.
Right. I don't blame Mike McCarthy. At first I did. Well, it wasn't Mike McCarthy. It was a special teams coach. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure the special team coach went over this multiple times from the beginning of the season, all these different scenarios. So they only can say so much. The players is the one on the field. The only thing I blame Mike McCarthy for is he stopped running the ball late in the fourth quarter when that was working the whole game. The man, Rico was supposed to finish with like 170, man. He was supposed to finish about 170 yards. He had like 130, man. He getting 6-7 yards a pop. Make them stop it. Make them stop it. And if they can't stop it, we just gonna keep running the ball. We ain't got to throw it no more. You know what I mean? You know you got your backup in there. Now they starting to put pressure on Cooper Rush, and he's a backup. You know, he's a backup. Yeah. And in my opinion, Cooper Rush played well enough to win that game. Did he have a great game? No. Did he miss passes? Yes. He missed a lot of passes. You know what I mean? That I would get on Dak Prescott for missing because he's the starting quarterback. But I give him a little pass because he's a backup. And I feel like he played well enough to win that game. A lot of people don't agree with me in that. And the reason I say he played well enough, because I think we all can agree, if we don't have that muff punt or whatever you want to call it, we win that game. We win that game. That's why I believe he played well enough to win that game.
See, I just don't have that much faith in Cooper Rush. Judging from what he has shown us this season, like I'm tired of people going to his past 2022 season. No, we're talking about the 2024 season. And what he has shown me this year is that he is not reliable at all. And I worry if we can even get down the field, even 10 yards, because, that last exchange, we didn't move. 4 downs, we didn't move, turnover on downs. So I don't trust Cooper Rush to get us to where we need to be. But
I don't either. But I trust Rico Dowdle, and he was having a good game. So I feel like the time was running out. I think it was a little over 2 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, in that game after when that punt happened. I think it was like a little over 2 minutes maybe. So I feel like if we get that ball right there, we have a great kicker. We have a great kicker. So all we probably got to do is get maybe 10, 15 yards, 20 at the most, and he going to be in field goal range. And we just going to be running the clock, hand the ball off. Now we're going to force them to start using their timeouts. And if he do what he been doing the whole game, which is move the ball down the field in the run game, we should be good money. And we should just bring Aubrey in to ice the game. I think that's what we all felt when they had to punt that ball. None of us seen this coming. You know what I mean? And then I did a video about this last night. And a lot of people in my comment section, they were comparing this to the Let game when he ran down the field and the dude came behind him, excuse me, and knocked the ball out when we thought we had the W. You know what I mean? We thought it was a touchdown, but he knocked the ball out. That's what it don't give me that feel, but that's what a lot of people in my comment section are saying. What you feel? You feel like that?
Oh, I thought the Leon Lett clip that they were talking about was during that snow game where they blocked the field goal, I believe, and it went over the line of scrimmage. And back then, the ball was live until it stopped. So right, like Leon Lett ran and slid and tried to cradle the ball.
Yeah.
Like, no, yeah. What are you doing?
Someone in my comment section referenced. Do you remember the one when he picked it up and he was running down the field and right before he got to the end zone, he had the ball? You remember that one?
And then I think it was not Cooper. I think it was Don Beebe from the Buffalo Bills that ran him down. And wow, hit that right out of his hands.
He hit it out of his hand. That's what somebody was referenced to. But if you're talking about that one makes more sense to me. That one makes more sense, you know what I mean? But someone in my comment section referenced that one. So I didn't get that feel at all. You know what I mean? I think they were just basically saying, like, we thought it was there and it wasn't. Like, it was almost, I think that's what they were saying, you know what I mean? But all in all, man, I hope Cowboy Nation understands this. Let's put to bed all this playoff talk. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's put to bed. I've been saying this for weeks, but now I think we finally can see that this playoffs is over with. You know what I mean? And I don't know what the Cowboys are going to do as far as personnel. Are you going to play your starters the rest of the season? I don't know what they're going to do. If Micah Parsons still going to play, I don't know. Did you hear about Overshawn? Have you heard about him? What's going on with that?
I believe it's like 3 damaged ligaments.
Okay, so he's done for the season.
So he's done.
He's done for the season. Yeah, I might bench all my starters, man. I'm just being real. How many games is left? Like 4, 5? 4. I might bench all my starters, man. Just cash it in, man. See what you got on the other players for next season, man. Cash it in. Cash it in, man.
Yeah, I think we got 4 games left.
Cash it in. That's how I honestly feel, man. That's how I honestly feel.
Yeah. I mean, right now there's nothing to play for except for pride, and putting good stuff on tape to carry into the 2025 season. But other than that, like,
let me ask you a question. How do you feel about Micah Parsons walking off the field like the way he did? Do you think that was was that good sportsmanship? Do you think he's justified because of how hard he played, or him being upset? Because I understand him being upset. He put his heart out there on the field, and then for a knucklehead play to do something like that when we got this game damn near minus our starting quarterback, minus some other hurt players, and we win this game against an elite quarterback, because I believe Joe Burrow is an elite quarterback, against an elite quarterback, and you go out there and give the game up. So we really didn't lose. We beat ourselves. They didn't beat us. Yeah. We beat ourselves. So how do you feel about Micah Parsons walking off the field like that?
I have absolutely no problem with it. None. No problem with while all the players out there kissing and hugging and, and exchanging jerseys and shit, like Micah beelined it to the locker room. It's not like he stood the reporters up. He had post-game interviews with the reporters. Like, yo, in the midst of a loss like that, the last thing you want to do is talk to the other team that you beat, but they beat you. You know,
yeah. I think I got mixed feelings on it, because in my video I said he shouldn't have done it, but also in my video I said I probably would have done the same thing. So, but only thing about it is I think it was kind of like showing up his teammate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And another thing, this makes me think of something. Mike McCarthy, right? I believe he's coming back. I think we both said that in multiple videos. We believe he's coming back. But when people talk about Belichick and the reason they want Belichick, number 27, since I can't pronounce his name, he messed around and be cut if that was Belichick. If he did that and Belichick was the coach, man, that dude messed around and be cut. Do you remember how he did? Is it Malcolm Butler? Am I saying his name right? The one that he benched in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Is that him? Bro, now this type of behavior, this is what people say when they talk about disciplinary stuff with Bill Belichick. Because I'm pretty sure in that moment, Belichick would have called them to the sideline and said, look, this is the situation. Stay away from the ball. Even though we coach it and preach it all week long, I think in that moment, Belichick would have called him to the side. Them type of coaches pay attention to detail. And I think he would have called him to the side and like, hey, listen, man, everybody get away from this ball. And if that dude would have did that, man, he probably be cleaning out his locker. You know what I mean? But then again, I don't know, because we got the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones. Would Jerry Jones allow him to do that? You know what I mean? But in the Bill Belichick system, when he's calling the shots, dude would be cut. And I think you agree with that. Do you agree with that?
Oh, yeah.
He be gone, man.
I did today. In the video I did today, I was like, he should be cleaning his locker out today.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't see him watch it. Yeah. He be gone, man. He be gone, man.
I just, like, this is something that you should know. Like, everybody that's at home knew whenever the ref pointed in Cincinnati's direction for the ball, everybody at home knew why. Like, right. This is something you don't know? Come on, dude. Yeah, you got to get up out of here, man. Like, this is the type of loose ends I'm talking about that's holding this team back from greatness, from championships. That's why I say, like, the talent gap, the football IQ from your starter to your second and your third string is like this huge drop off. And it doesn't need to be that. So get rid of the loose ends while you can.
Right. Well, let me ask you a question, all right? Last week against Washington, do you think the coaches went to Wanye that picked up that ball and ran for a touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah. Last week, do you think the coaches went to him and told him don't do that again, fall on the ball, or did they say, "Oh, good run"? What do you think happened?
You could see it in Mike McCarthy's face. You could see it in the coaches' faces if you go back and watch the game, where they're like, well, yeah, you know, he was supposed to fall on the ball. You could just read it on their face, like, well, he's supposed to fall on the ball, but I get it. So they probably like, yo, you know what you did wrong in that scenario. Yeah, coach, I know I was supposed to fall on the ball, but I had the end zone right there. And as a player, man, you know the end zone right there ain't nothing in front of you but green grass in the end zone. Oh man, I'm about to go dance, man.
Right.
Especially,
but yeah, I agree with you. In that situation, it worked out. But in this situation, it didn't. And this guy right here was surrounded. So even if you get that ball, you're not getting no touchdown. You're getting tackled right there. You're getting tackled right there.
Right. But there's a difference between the IQ levels in each play. With Wanye, like, yeah, we got the defense that can hold up, but at the same time, the same defense just got burnt for an 85-yard pass. So IQ would have told you slide at the 1 yard line, let's down the ball out. But this, like I said, a child knows this. Like a kid that's playing football, that has played football in Pee Wee and now is in middle school or high school, they know this.
Right. Now, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. The defense did play a good game. Now, our cornerbacks was getting cooked, but at the same time, Chase is Chase, man. He'll do that to Dan and anybody in the NFL. So I can't really. I want to give him a little grace. You know what I mean? I want to give him a little grace, Angry, because Chase was cooking them. What did he have? 171 yards. I think he had 171 yards. I think the man had 171 yards, 2 touchdowns.
177.
We was getting cooked out there. You know what I mean? But like I said, I gotta give a cornerback some grace, man, because that is Chase. That's not like some like other receiver, like some little bench warmer or something. No, that is Chase, man. Like Chase, receivers like that, man. You just gotta try to minimize what they're gonna get. It's like the Jordan rule. You know what I'm saying? We just going to stop everybody else, man. You know what I mean? We're going to shut everybody else down because he going to get his. It's like that, man. Let's just try to stop everybody else, man, because them dudes going to get theirs, bro. Let's stop the run game. Let's try to stop Burrow, put pressure on Burrow, because Chase is going to get his, man. Chase is going to get his, bro. You know what I mean? So I would love it. Man, that dude is nice, man. That dude is nice, man. How do you feel about the defense?
I mean, a couple years ago, before Trayvon Diggs' injury, he kind of shut down Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase held on to that because he spoke about it before the game, not the day of the game, but before the game week. He spoke about Trayvon shutting him down, and I think he had a point to prove because
he proved it.
Yeah, you look at the targets, and the targets were overwhelmingly in Jamar Chase's favor. So he had a point to prove coming to Dallas. But as far as our defense, it looked good. I mean, considering the fact that the Cincinnati Bengals, they can shoot out and have 38 points, something like that. For the defense to only hold them to 27, that's a something positive you could take from this game.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting ready to ask you. What positives do you take away from this game? I was getting ready to ask you that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I think we can also take away from this game that when being consistent and running the ball, Rico Dowdle is a good back that can get you yards and move the chains. He's proven that in multiple games this year. Every single game that Mike McCarthy runs the ball and sticks with it, he always have a good game. He hasn't had a bad game yet when they stick to the run game. So I don't know why. I can't understand. If I could ask Mike McCarthy, I would like, bro, why do you start running the ball? Is this something what do you see that we don't see? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Is Jerry calling you from up there telling you to pass? Like what is going on that we can see it at home, but you don't see it on the field? You know what I mean? Chase had 177 yards, right? Yeah. Rico Dowdle should have had that on the ground.
Yeah. I agree.
What's 40 more yards? You know what I mean? 7, 8 more carries because he getting 6, 7 yards. You know what I mean? And one time he broke for like what 35, 40, 50 yards.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Bro was gone. He was gone yesterday. I was happy for Rico.
Yeah. Dude was getting busy.
Yeah. Super happy for Rico. But I mean, like, Cooper Rush, I don't want to hear the narrative anymore. I'm tired of hearing the narrative that Cooper Rush is better than Dak Prescott. Dak Delusional fan said now he's conceding. He's saying that Cooper Rush and Dak Prescott are pretty much the same quarterback.
Yeah, he said that on when you got off the live yesterday. He mentioned that. I asked him point blank. So what are you gonna say now? So he's coming back to earth. You know what I mean? He's coming back to earth a little bit. You know what I mean? People still not gonna give him they're still not going to give Dak the praise that he deserves. I'm not going to say deserves. What we got to do is just wait until next season, man. And Dak us as content creators, us as Dallas Cowboy fans, is not going to be able to stop the narrative. It's up to Dak Prescott to stop the narrative. He has to come back next year healthy and get busy. And if he come back and get busy, people still going to feel how they feel, but it'll shut a lot of people up. Because all this talk that they doing now, they wasn't saying this last year. They wasn't saying this last year when he was getting busy. So it's up to Dak Prescott to do that.
I mean, honestly, I feel like a lot of these people, Dak Prescott, they can go out there and they can win a Super Bowl under Dak Prescott, and all they're going to say is, well, it's about time, or it took them long enough, or some stuff like that. And they will never give the man the credit that he deserves, and yeah. People can sit there and say like, oh, a Dak apologist or whatever. Like, no, if you watch Sports Junkies live yesterday, when Tony Romo was mentioned, look at my reaction. Romo was my dude, man. He was my dude. I don't know. Like, yeah. I loved watching him under center, for real.
Yeah. I would have loved to have him in that game. Romo, we win that game.
Oh, shit, yeah.
We win that game. Because Romo would have made some of them plays by himself. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I just think Romo's he could have went shot for shot with Burrow. Yes.
And one thing Romo was good at was reading a defense. Mm-hmm. So them little blitz packages they was calling, he would have pointed that out. Hey, he coming. Hey, right here, he coming. And then on top of that, you can't just blitz Romo like that play that Cooper Rush had when they blitzed him and then he spent out of it and got away. Oh, that was Romo's specialty. When he spin and then take off running, oh yeah, he about to go deep on you. That was his specialty. His specialty was that, and his specialty was broken plays. The ball get thrown over his head, or he dropped something, or that was his specialty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was good at that, man. I gotta give it to him, man. We'd probably blown Cincy out with Romo.
Man, there was that play I had watched it. It was a short. I think it was TJ Watt. He was talking about how he had Romo dead to right. He was coming off the right side. I mean, nobody touched him, going straight at Romo, and then somehow Romo saw him out of his peripheral vision and then just spun on him.
Yeah, he took off like that and then spun around.
I was like, whoo.
Yeah, and every time he do that, his eyes be downfield, man. He be looking. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He gonna dart it.
And that made me think about the conversation that we had last night where he was like, he could have done something. And I was like, well, he was coming too fast. Like, there wasn't nothing he could do, but Romo did it.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to say. He didn't even try. Let me ask you a question. I already know the answer to this because you kind of just answered it. The same play happens to Romo. Do he just throw it away? He tried to do something, man. He gonna try. One thing about Romo that the fans hated, he gonna try something. It might not work in his favor every time. Oh, but he gonna try. Right. He gonna try. I don't give a damn. Romo is gonna try. I'm telling you, he gonna try something, man. You know what I mean? And I don't believe it's hindsight. So we can't say what he will and what have done. You know what I mean? We just speaking. You know what I mean? But I believe on a play like that, I think he would have picked up that blitz. He would have called that out. He'd have knew they was coming. Romo is one of the best defensive readers, in my opinion, out of all the quarterbacks throughout the league. You know what I mean? You see where he in the booth? He be in the booth calling out plays before they even happen. Oh yeah, this is about to happen right here. They about to do that. You know what I mean? He just be knowing. I think that man studied football, man. I think he would be an excellent quarterback coach. Excellent. Or excellent quarterback coach. You know what I mean? But he get too much money in that booth.
That's the thing. Like nobody gonna offer him more than what is it, NBC or something? One of them networks is offering him. Right. I would like to see what kind of creativity Romo could bring to an offensive playbook.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
he might do some damage, especially knowing the defense is the way he does.
Right. I agree. So do you think a win, okay, we lost yesterday, right? But do you think a win or a loss would have changed the outcome of Mike McCarthy's future with the Dallas Cowboys?
No.
So you think whether we win or lose, he's secure?
It depends on how we lose. If we lose out and it's just blowout after blowout after blowout, then maybe he's gone. But yeah, I think for the most part, it's like
I got you.
You're getting re-signed.
I got you. So let's talk about this, right? I know you've seen Jerry Jones post-game comments, right? About we shouldn't have blocked the punt. You know what I mean? And all this other stuff. Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to your owner, Jerry Jones, man. Your owner, man. Not mine. I get to your owner, man. He ain't my owner, man. He ain't my owner, man. And I mean owner of the Cowboys. I got to stop paying attention to Jerry. So what do you think about his comments, bro? Is this man Delulu, as some of our comment people be saying, Delulu? I forgot who made up that word, but let's you know what I mean? Is he Delulu, or is he aware of what he's saying, or do Jerry just be talking?
I think Jerry just be talking. Like, I just don't understand it. If we hadn't have blocked the punt, is that what we're really talking about? Like, if this man didn't go out there and actually do his job to a higher level to be able to get past the offensive lineman to get the damn punt, what, dude? So you're telling him to scale his talent back. You're telling him not to try as hard. Just let him get the punt off. No, that's not what coaches preach, dude. Like,
right.
Jerry sucks.
I said this in my live yesterday, but I said it in hindsight. So I said, well, damn, if we knew that was going to happen, just let him kick the ball. But I was saying it as if knowing the outcome.
Right.
You know what I mean? So nowhere in the world I would have told my player not to try to block the ball. Now, a couple years ago, I forgot. I don't remember the exact game. I don't remember the team. It was some years ago. I would have told my team, don't even try to block the ball, man. Just don't even try to block the punt. Let them kick it. Because you remember when Dallas Cowboys, we had like so many running to the kickers that year. Yeah. Like we had so many. It was like, bro, just let them kick it, bro. Because we about to get the ball back. And you ran into the kicker. Now they get the ball back and march it down the field. And in situations like that, when you know your team just got multiple issues with just running into the kicker, just let them kick the ball, bro. We just let them. And I said that in my live yesterday. But nobody with no coach in their right mind, especially in that game situation, we about to get the ball back. Tie game, 2020, I believe at the time. Mm-hmm. The game, it's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes left in the game. We can win this game right here. We got an excellent kicker. Oh, this game is ours. You don't try to not block the. I know we got Turpin back there. I understand. I get it. He's I want to say, elite punt return man. You know what I mean? I would say that. I would call him elite punt return man. You know, but come on, man, Jerry, for real, Jerry. You know what I mean? Jerry needs to stay off the mic.
He does.
And just go sit down somewhere, man. Let's go sit down, Jerry.
That man does. He needs to stay off the mic. Like, bro, you really get on there and you try to act like you know what you're talking about, but you really don't know what you're talking about. Like, just spare us with your side of the story. Let's go talk to Mike McCarthy, because he knows what the hell is going on. He knows what the scheme was and all this good stuff. Like, right. The media gives Jerry Jones his importance. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was standing out there and all of a sudden they just decide to walk past him, what is he gonna do? Like, we trying to go get the information from the source, not from you secondhand. Right.
So I really believe that the media talks to Jerry for views, not for information. You know how, like, you talk to a player, you want to know what happened in the game, what they seen in the game, what were you seeing in that play? They talk to the players and the coaches for situations like that. Jerry just bring clickbait, because I don't think they go to Jerry for logical information. They go to him because it's a joke now. They know he gonna say some crazy. Even after the game, they kept saying, we can't wait to see what Jerry gonna say, because they know he gonna say something crazy. You know what I mean? They're going to say something crazy. And another thing, too. Did you get a chance to see Bart Simpson throwing touchdown passes after the game? The promotion they did with the Simpsons? Oh, man. Now I know why they couldn't take Dallas Cowboys off TV. I seen it. Bart Simpson out there throwing touchdown. Man, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous, man. Oh, my goodness, man. This is ridiculous, man. You got to go watch it, man. It was kind of interesting, too, bro. It was kind of interesting.
I'm gonna have to check it out, see if it's on.
It was interesting, man. And they did the plays, to me, from what I seen. They did the plays that was in the game.
Okay.
So they recreated the game, the touchdowns, but with the Simpsons. Like you know what I'm saying? It was nice, man. The stuff they can do with computers, man. The stuff they can do with computers, man. It boy, pretty soon, man, they gonna be able to listen, man. Ain't no limit when it comes to them computers. No limit, bro.
For real.
No limit. Real.
Like, I don't know, that whole Simpson thing, they also did it with Nickelodeon at one point. And it's just like, dang, this is what we're doing. We're pimping the Shield out like this. Like, man, now it's on Disney Plus where you got to have a subscription to it. Like, damn, not only am I paying for cable, I got to pay for this shit too to go watch my game. Like, come on, dude, man.
Right. It's all good. So where do we I want to say, where do we go from here? But I believe that answer is quite clear.
Yeah.
You know, I guess we just be a fan the rest of the year. Continue to root for your team. Don't jump off the bandwagon, man. You just got to stay grounded. You got to stay down. We've been spoiled the last couple of years, 12-5. Yes, we didn't go further in the playoffs, but still we had a good season. A lot of y'all talked a lot of shit the whole season in them 12-5 wins. I know I did. You know what I mean? It's better than just losing. You know what I mean? So just continue to root for your team, and hopefully next season we come back better. You know, we come back better. That's all I can say, really, bro.
Man, listen. If we only win 2 more games this season, I'll be happy. But beat the Commanders and beat the Eagles. Come on, please, just do that for me. Do that for me. That's all I ask.
Yeah, but even if we beat the Commanders, if I had a choice, I'd rather lose to the Commanders and beat the Eagles. You know what I mean? Or no, I'll take that back. Well, yeah. I'd rather lose to the Commanders and beat the Eagles. But the thing about the Eagles, even if we beat them, all they're going to say is, we going to the playoffs, y'all not. Yeah, so we don't really get no, you don't really get no, you know what I mean? It's not as, I don't think it's going to hit home for me. You know what I mean? Us just beating them. You know, like if we beat them, I think our draft pick is probably going to stay the same. You know what I mean? Unless we just lose out the rest of the game. So, I heard people say we're going to be like, 9 through 13 or something like that. So I don't really think it matters, bro.
I think now we're 12.
I just don't want nobody else to get injured, bro. I just want to finish the season, no more injuries, and get up out of here healthy.
Yeah.
That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want for Christmas, y'all. All I want for Christmas is to get out of this season. And if the season can end tomorrow, I'll be all for it, man. Just end the season. Just end the season, man. Let's get out of here healthy. We don't have nothing to gain and everything to lose. Overshown gone.
Yeah. Oh, that was a hit, man.
He was starting to have he had a good year, man. Rookie season. You know what I mean? Rookie season off his injury last season, coming back looking like that. You know what I mean? Now I have a problem with him because I'm all for players. I've been an advocate about this, not just Dak Prescott. I've been an advocate for players getting their money.
Yeah.
He reminds me he's going to be like another Van Der Esch situation. Jerry is going to be reluctant to pay him because of the injuries. And I want him to get all this money, man, because that dude deserves it, bro. He out there, I think he's the best defensive player on the field at the linebacker position. I think Micah Parsons is a better pass rusher, like I said before, but I think Overshown is an all-around better linebacker, man. He's just a dog with it. And I just, the injuries, man. Some players, they be great, but injuries mess their career up, man. And I don't want that for him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he fought back so hard from that first knee injury, and now it's like, again. But
Yeah. Is it the same knee?
I haven't found out if it's the same knee. I'm gonna look that up actually.
Yeah, man, I felt bad when that happened, man. Like, as soon as I seen the play, I was like, But the good thing about it is he didn't have to get carted off. I don't know if that means anything. He did kind of walk off with some help. You know what I mean? So I guess that's a positive we can take from it, you know. But just sit your starters, man. Just sit your starters. Sit them down.
DeMarvion Overshown tore the ACL, MCL, and PCL in his right knee and is scheduled to have surgery this week, per multiple sources.
That's the same knee. That's the same knee, ain't it? The right knee?
Is it?
I don't know. Whether it is or it isn't, man, that's an injury that we, you know what I'm saying? That type of injury, I think he'll be back next season. But at the same time, bro, I don't want him to keep having these same injuries to the knees. Like, it'd be different if it was like a shoulder or something different, like on the same area. That type of stuff, like, ends your career early. You know what I mean? Like, look at Van Der Esch with his neck problems. Remember, he just kept having neck that, and Jerry would never really pay him like that. Same position. Do you notice that all our linebackers are hurt, bro? Van Der Esch, he came into the season, to the year, he had a lot of injuries. Then we had guy with the dreads or the braids or whatever. He came in with Van Der Esch.
Jalen Smith.
Remember, he came into Jerry took a chance on him. He had an injury. You know what I mean? Now we got Overshown. He got, like, it's just like, man.
Kind of good news. It's his right knee. His left knee was the first knee that he injured. So this is the whole new knee.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's better than what it could have been, the same knee. It's better than that. So I guess we'll take the good with the bad, you know. Take the good with the bad. At least
it's like a tear and not a complete, like, snap or something like that. Like,
right.
It's something that surgery and rehabilitation is gonna heal, man. Time heals all.
Yeah, our whole team, they had a hospital, man. Our whole team take up the hospital room, man. All the players we got hurt. Yeah, go sit over there. Hey, where you want me to sit? Go sit next to Dak.
Yeah, for real.
Go sit over there next to Dak. Go sit next to Zach Martin up over there, man.
Wrap these players in bubble wrap, man. Like,
yeah, man. Like, wow. Goddamn, man. It's all good, though. I'm still a DC for life, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't y'all forget that. Y'all need to stay grounded and don't let these people in the comment section, all these other fans, get under your skin, because you have to accept it. They gonna talk their stuff because we talk our stuff. You know what I mean? Let them talk their stuff, and it's cool. It's their time now. You gotta let them have it.
Man, like I said in the live last night, this is the times that separate the diehards from the casuals. I hate to say it like that, but it's true. You know, if you can stick with something and it's pretty much a flaming pile of crap going down, then you can chill with them through anything. You know, you can root for them through anything. So being here for the Dallas Cowboys during a losing season, when a lot of your stars have gone down, your QB1 has gone down, there's nothing to look forward to. You're still here rocking with our individual channels, rocking with this channel, and it just shows, you know, your loyalty to the Dallas Cowboys, to the players and to the brand. And us, you know, we thank you for that. We thank you for chilling and rocking with us, too.
Right. So one more question before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Do Trey Lance see the field this year since it's going downhill, it seems like? Or does he – what is the plan you feel is with Trey Lance?
He ain't going to see the field again this year. I mean, if he sees the field, it's going to be in an RPO situation where they put him in, they do the RPO, and then they take him right back out. Jerry Jones, he's trying to be that mastermind behind the scenes. He's trying to manipulate everything to where There's no film. There's nothing on Trey Lance. So why would another owner want to bid on Trey Lance if we're not showing them anything? And the last thing that they really saw was 5 interceptions during the preseason. So they're trying to keep they're trying to keep Trey Lance a little close to the chest, no Diddy, and so they can retain him next year as the backup. But I think they should draft a quarterback in the 5th round with a compensatory pick.
Right. I understand that. I always thought that they wasn't playing him because I felt like Jerry wanted to lose. And I felt like Jerry felt like Cooper Rush gave them the best chance to lose. You know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it. But now, I don't know, man. I have no clue what Jerry's doing. Like, from a football standpoint, you can't even think football logically with Jerry Jones because nothing about it make football sense. So I can't understand it, man. It'll just be us giving our opinion. It's not going to be football based. Because if you're going off football based, I think Trey Lance is a better quarterback. Well, he's younger and he's more athletic. And this time, like that blitz that they put on Cooper Rush yesterday, he might have been able to get up out of that with his legs. You know what I'm saying? He's not a statue back there. So that's why I always felt like Cooper Rush is just – he'll be the backup next year too, probably, man. We'll see. We'll see.
And somebody's like, well, you might have to pay him $24 million. I'm like, no, I won't. Oh. That man be lucky to get over 8, if that.
Cooper Rush?
Yeah. No, not Cooper Rush. Trey Lance.
Oh, yeah. No, but he might want to go. Now, Cooper Rush will accept whatever. Trey Lance going to probably want to get up out of there. Because I could see Trey Lance wanting to further his career. I think Cooper Rush is comfortable where he at. I think Cooper Rush was upset Dak got hurt. Man, damn, I got to go in here and play, man. Dak, come on, man. I like holding your clipboard. You know what I mean? He didn't want to have to go off in there and play. I'll get this easy money over here, sitting on the bench, cashing these checks every week. All I got to do is put on my uniform. Don't never got to put on my helmet. Oh, yeah, I'm cool. Only time I see my helmet on is in practice. Man, listen, man. But, that's all I got, man. Terrible loss. Losses like this hurt more because if a team is just better than you and your players are injured and they just better on the field than you, I can accept those type of losses, bro. It's like, that team was just better than us, and nothing we could have done. That team would beat us 8 out of 10 times all the time. You know what I mean? That team is just better than us. But when you have a play like this and you lose, they don't beat you, you beat yourself, these losses hurt more, man. I would have rather got blown out yesterday, man. You know what I mean? At least I know we were just we was in that team was just better than us. But to lose like that,
I mean, I hate to, steal something from Attack on Cowboys, but same old Cowboys. They're just doing cowboy things. That punt block and him interfering with it, that's a cowboy thing to do. Yeah,
but who always say that? Before
Attack on Cowboys.
Before him. Who used to say that all the time? Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith. Remember he always say that. The Cowboys is going to do cowboy things. Just wait. It's going to happen. He always used to say that, man, for years now. Just wait. It's okay. They doing good now. Just wait. When the moment arises, the Cowboys are going to do cowboy things. He's been saying that for years, man.
But my thing is, like, a lot of the times when he says it, it has no merit. But this past week, it did.
It did.
It did. Like, I don't even care. Like, with the San Francisco 49ers game, Cowboys do Cowboys things. Cowboys don't usually throw interceptions, and Dak threw 2 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a way for him just to be an asshole to Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
I don't want to get on a tangent on him.
I got you. It's all good.
But, yeah, we're going to go ahead in this episode, man. So just real quick, would you draft a quarterback?
It depends, man. I don't think I would. Not this year. I wouldn't. Right. Next season, yes, maybe. Yeah, because that contract don't even start till next year. So I would draft a quarterback 2 years into his at least a year into his contract. I wouldn't draft it when the contract ain't even started yet. You know what I mean? Like that's not what I would do. Maybe 2 years in, I would.
I'm thinking like I would, just for the simple fact, like, yeah, Cooper Rush is okay. He's okay, but I want to upgrade at this position. We're not going to keep Trey Lance, so let's go ahead and get a quarterback with our 5th round compensatory pick, just so we got one in the barrel, just in case we need it. Let's see if he's more talented than Cooper Rush, and if he can beat out Cooper Rush in that backup position. Well, shit, Cooper Rush is going to be a free agent next year, so instead of retaining him and spending $2 million, we'll just go to the draft and draft a backup quarterback. Right. That way, we can let both of those guys walk and still pay less for this backup.
Right, I got you. You know what I mean? But if that come up and it makes sense, I would do it. I wouldn't do it just because I'm gonna draft a quarterback. It have to make sense, and it have to be a quarterback that we scouted and we see. It ain't just gonna be no dude. Oh, he's a quarterback. Just bring him in there just because. No. I won't do that. You know what I mean? I think it'd be better quarterbacks in next year's draft. You know what I mean? Because the top quarterbacks are going to be gone. And you're not going to bring in one of them to sit the bench anyway, right? So in the 5th round, I think you can do better than that next season, next year's draft, 2026 draft.
I mean, I don't know. Well, maybe.
Like what quarter? Like what'd you say?
I said, and we'll have a 4th round pick in the 2026 draft.
Yeah, so it would probably be better to wait. You know what I mean? I think right now we need to shore up the positions we got, man. We got to shore up the position we got, and we got to get depth. I think we need to worry about that right now, man. Not the quarterback position.
I mean, the quarterback position, you need depth because both of them could be walking this coming season.
I don't think Jerry letting both of them go. I think Trey Lance, I don't know what Jerry, but like I just said a few minutes ago, I don't know what the deal is with these quarterbacks because Jerry, we don't know. Jerry moves unorthodox. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. If this was another organization, we can probably say, okay, they probably going to keep him and let him go, let him walk. But with Jerry, we don't know. I don't know. I don't think nobody knows. I don't even think Jerry knows what he's going to do. I don't. Right. So who knows, man? Who knows? But it's all good.
All right. It's all good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan.
Sports Junkie.
And you have been listening to them Facts Over Feelings. We will catch you in the next episode and also catch you on the live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can catch the live episodes as well and give us your Facts Over Feelings. But until then, we out.
Peace.
Yo, you know we gotta give facts over feeling. Angry Cowboys fan and sports junkie straight chillin'. If you want that raw and uncut with them Cowboys facts, put your comment in the chat, cause you know we'll talk back. Leave the hating at the door and just chill with the vibe. And if you with it, hit the like button and subscribe. If facts over feeling, this is how it's designed. So buckle up everybody and enjoy the ride.